David sinned against Uriah and God, and he was punished by immediate death of the son that he got from that sin. So now we're talking about how the news was brought to David regarding whatever had happened. So Nathan comes to David and says, King, there's an issue here in Israel. So the issue is there's a man who is very rich, who has 100 sheep, and he lives next door with a neighbor who is very poor, and he has only one sheep. So a visitor visits the rich man. The rich man takes the only sheep that the poor one has and kills it for the guests. So what should we do with this case? And David gets furious and says, no, this person must return times 4. So that was the judgment that David gave. And then Prophet Nathan says, okay, king, that's a fair judgment, but the person is you. You took Uriah's wife. You have many wives, but you took the only wife that Uriah had. So you are the man who should be punished. So now that judgment was supposed to come upon him, because he's the one who had said the judgment. He was supposed to face the punishment. So since God was going to punish him through the death of son, so he was supposed to lose his sons fourfold, 4 times. So the first son, who is the son from the adultery, the one from Bathsheba, died when he got sick. The second son is Amnon now. So Amnon, his 4 starts by him envying Tamar, wanting Tamar to himself, and he takes Tamar, he abuses Tamar, and after that insult, he then gets killed by Absalom. Then the second son, being Absalom, his 4 comes by killing Amnon. So now we are at 3 4s. We'll talk about the last 4 of the sons. But David is losing 4 times because of the adultery that he had committed, and because of taking away Uriah's life. So I want to tell you today, whatever you do, the actions you do, they have consequences. And when you give judgment, you see, when Jesus was telling his disciples, he said, do not judge, for you not to be judged. So the same applies with us. With the judgment we give others is the same judgment that we'll be judged with. So do not judge, for you not to be judged. And when you commit sins, be faithful to confess those sins to God. And when you give judgment, remember that you yourself can also fall in the same situation, and the judgment you give will also come upon you. So have a good day.